What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Nichols YouTube channel. Today is Way Back Wednesday, and today we are looking at 2009 World Decks. On the left, I am playing Stephen Silvestro's Speed Drill deck, which I have been practicing with a lot. I do still kind of make some misplays. And on the right, Justin Aaron is playing the SP deck. Let's see if I can look up who it was before we start. This is 2009 World Deck. I don't know. So we see, I start with the Weedle, and Weedle has Call Family. Put your search your deck for a Pokemon, put it down onto the bench. So you can't play trainer supporters or stadiums turn one, so that's why you can't really do anything. I'm trying to still look up who this person's name is. I probably should have pulled it up first for anything. And we see that Justin started with the unknown G. Not what you usually want to start with, but it's okay. So see, Justin is reading an SP energy, which just provides all energy types to SP Pokemon. So here we see a Cyrus. We saw this in the last, I think, in 2010. Search deck for a supporter, trainer card with SP in it, and a basic energy. So here we see an SP Radar, which which is put a card from your hand into your deck and search deck for an SP Pokemon. So Justin is playing a Crowned Tiger deck by, oh my goodness, Tsubasa Nakamura, and it goes around a Honchkrow, Toxicrow kind of deck, and we'll go over those as the deck goes. So let's see, what does Justin want to do here? So he wants to get a Honchkrow out. If you don't know, Honchkrow does 20 plus 20 more if there's damage on the other there's damage already on the Pokemon. Let me make sure that is correct. I know most of my cards because I've been playing it a lot. So target attack, which is Honchkrow's second attack. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon. This attack does 20 damage to that Pokemon. If that Pokemon already has damage counters on it, this attack does 20 damage plus 20 more damage. This is really good because Weedles and Baltoys both have 50 HP. So what you do is you can Crobat, which puts 10 damage counters on anybody, and then you can target attack for the knockout. So we see Psychic Energy going to the guard just so he can retreat it. Sends it to Honchkrow. And he's going to use Honchkrow's command, which is search your deck for up to 2 in any combination of stadium cards or trainer cards that has Team Galactic's intervention in its name. So here we see the what's that called? It makes it where he has one less colors attack. That is an energy gain, sorry, and a power spray. Now power spray makes it if SP Pokemon have 3 or more in play, they can play power spray and then get rid of Poke Powers, or they can use Poke Power for turn. So, oh, never mind, we see another SP Radar. He realizes that he can't really use the Power Spray because he doesn't have enough SP Pokemon. He only has 1, and you need 3 or more. I think it's 3 or more. Let me check real quick. I have the deck list up right now for the SP deck. Yeah, if you have 2 or less, so you have to have 3. So, my turn. We see a BB's. Put a card from your hand on the top of your deck. Search your deck for any Pokemon. So here I got a Claydol. Now Claydol lets you put 2 cards onto the bottom of your deck and get any Pokemon you want. Claydol, put 2 cards in the bottom of your deck and draw until you have 6. Claydol was everybody's favorite Pokemon back then. Sadly, we are getting a support Pokemon, kind of getting a support Pokemon slowly. We're getting Shaman, and we have Slurpuff now and Napoleon, so we're getting some support Pokemon. So here I do the Cosmic Power. And I get another Weedle out, and here I'll get a Rare Candy. You can Rare Candy turn here, and I'm going to use Flutter Wings, which lets you search your deck for any grass Pokemon. And I'm actually going to get another Weedle, just to make it harder if Justin does get the Honchkrow going. He can't target both. He can't kill one of my Weedles. And here I'll call for family to get another Baltoy, so I can start sending him another Claydol. There we go. Now. Beedrill has an attack which does 30 damage times the amount of Beedrills you have in play. So that's how the deck kind of works. You just kind of use Broken Time Space, get it multiple Beedrills. And we see my hand is a Poketurn or something else. Not very good. Here we see Justin gets the Crobat, which, like I said, does put 10 damage counters on anybody. And he does have the Dark Energy to do the what's that second attack? I can forget what it's called, but it's 20 plus 20. Target attack. There we go. Alright, so we see an SP Radar coming down from Justin. Once again, just put a Pokemon from your hand into the deck, search your deck for any card. Here we see a Luxray. The Luxray level X does have that kind of catcher effect. So that's why Luxdrill level X is so good. And we also see the Toxicroak. Now, let me see, make sure if I have the right Toxicroak. Toxicroak has, oh, is that the anticipation one? I don't think it's that one. Hold on, let me see. Which Tox? Okay, yeah, it's the anticipation one. Not really sure why he got this. Okay, so that Toxicroak has D poison 20 plus. If the defending Pokemon has poison, the attack does 20 damage plus 40 more. Oh, I know why. Because it goes Honchkrow, and then you use Skunk Tank, which Skunk Tank does. It automatically poisons non-SP Pokemon. So that's why the Toxicroak and Skunk Tank trying to come together. Here we see the Crobat coming down, put 10 on the Weedle, and then we'll see a flash. The target attack for 40, knocking out the Weedle. So Justin does take a turn 2 knockout. Here I was with the Weedle. Now I was watching this earlier. I should have probably played my hand a little bit different. Let's see. So I have a Night Maintenance, a Crobat, and SP, and a Poketurn. Here I should probably just put both of them in there. There's no real reason for me to keep the Poketurn. Maybe I should have Poketurn back the Crobat to draw more cards. But I don't get the broken time space or anything either. I don't think I even got a supporter for this turn. So here we see a Azelf, which search prizes for any Pokemon. If there's any in there, put them into your hand, which I don't see any. I see a Chatot, which doesn't really help, but you can rearrange your prizes any way you want to. That's why I was kind of moving them around, so that way I kind of know what I draw into. I guess I could Poketurn of this Weedle if I want to. Here I use Flutter Wings to get a Kakuna out and put that down, so that way the Weedle doesn't die. So I SP up this Crobat, retreat the Weedle, send up the Azelf, and just let him die. Well, the thing is, okay, what I messed up here is I probably shouldn't have retreated. And the reason why that is because now this Azelf is active, and Justin's not going to attack this Azelf, he's going to attack this Baltoy. But in my head at the time, I was like, oh, I'm just going to send this Azelf, he'll knock it out. But the scary thing is, if I left up the, I don't know, I'm scared it's going to get knocked out by that Toxicroak, because if he gets the Honchkrow, if he, I think Kakuna has 70 HP, I could be wrong though. But if it does, the Toxicroak could have knocked him out. This is also just misplaying my part, not really knowing how the deck works. I have gotten a lot better with the deck. I've been practicing Beedrill versus Flygon a lot to try to beat the deck with Flygon, but it's pretty much impossible. Here we see a Cyrus. To get into the Cyrus, energy and I can't remember what the energy what the tool was. I mean that thing was. Here we see a Poketurn, and probably what he got, just so he can keep reusing the Crobat. Here we see a Lightning going to the Luxray. Let's see. Here, Poketurn. I mean, the Crobat come down, put 10 on the Baltoy, and we'll see a target attack to knock out the Baltoy. I was trying to get another Claydol down the other turn, but I sadly did not. All right, so there we see another target attack, and there's of course is the Baltoy. So if I would have put one more card on the bottom of the deck, I would have got the Claydol. So that's why I was saying I kind of messed up. If I would have put the Poketurn in there, I would have got the other Claydol. Oh well, stuff happens. Here we do get a Beedrill out. Now the scary thing is I can't Flutter Wings here, because every time I Flutter Wings, Justin can kind of just target the Weedles. So now I'm in a really bad situation, and I have this House of active. And here we see a Power Spray, so I can't Cosmic Power now. Now I'm just trying to decide what I want to do here. My hand is pretty bad. I don't have any supporters either. So I just passed to Justin. And let's see, what would Justin do here? Imagine he still just kind of keep target attacking if he wants to. He can use Luxray maybe to kill a Beedrill. I think Beedrill's weak to Lightning. He has a lot of options to do here this turn. He does have Cyrus in hand, so he could like search for an SP Radar to get a Luxray level X. Well, no, he needs the Energy Gain too. Oh, he can just get the Energy and do it that way. Well, I don't think, never mind, back then, these Pokemon aren't 2 times a week, if I remember correctly. I think it's like plus 20. But here we see Cyrus. Let's see what he gets. This is why Cyrus is so good, because you can Cyrus for a Cyrus and just keep the engine going. This is why SP was one of the strongest decks in the format. Here we see a Power Spray, just so I can use Claydol next turn once again. Here we see a Psychic Energy, so that probably is going to Toxicroak. And what other supporter? I imagine it's Cyrus, if he has them in there. Looking at the babies. He's reading the Alga right now, which has Deafen, which is like a toad nowadays. It's 30 and you can't play any trainers. Here we see a Roseanne's. With Roseanne's, lets you search your deck for for the combination of two things. Either energy and a basic Pokemon, 2 energies, or 2 basic Pokemon. So, you see me kind of scrolling through Facebook there. Alright. So, did he just put the Cyrus in his hand? I think he just cheated me. Okay, there we go. Let's say, don't cheat me. So we see the Psychic Energy going to the Toxicroak. We see 10 damage going to this Claydol. So he's going to target attack it twice to knock it out. So target attack this Claydol, bring it up to 50. Next turn he can knock it out because Claydol does only have 50 HP. Alright, so I have Cynthia's, which is shuffle your hand into your deck. If a Pokemon draw 4, if a Pokemon's knocked out, draw 8. But we only draw 4 with it right now. It's not very good. Then we see another Power Spray come down. Now what do? I get Flutter Wings first to get another Weedle, but I only have 1 Weedle left. I need to get into that Night Maintenance that I accidentally put in the deck. Here we see a Crobat bringing the Honchkrow up to 20, and here are Cynthia's. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for. Maybe a Night Maintenance, maybe another Weedle, so I can at least Night Maintenance one of the Weedles in, and that way Flutter Wings, and then try to draw into the other Weedle or something. I don't know. It's really hard to do this. Alright, so here I got only 4 cards because the Pokemon was not knocked out. I do get a War Point, but I don't get an Energy. So I'm going to play the War Point no matter what. Just kind of send it to Crobat. And just end my turn. I probably am, yeah. I'm Flutter Wings right now. So I get another Weedle out. This is kind of scary because now I'm basically saying, alright, Justin, if you have another Poketurn, you can knock out this Weedle. But maybe I was thinking, alright, he didn't grab a Cyrus last turn, so maybe he doesn't have access to get a Poketurn. And of course, he top decks a Poketurn like a boss. I see in his hand right now. Alright, so he's going to guard this Crobat. Now, guard just makes it where it's not affected by attacks. So here we see a Roseanne's. Maybe at this point I'm like, alright, that's good, because now he doesn't have a way to get a Poketurn, but he does have one in hand, and as I said, he did top deck one. He might not have one in there, or he might have already had one in there. I'm not really sure. But if he goes after this Weedle, I'll have access to Claydol then. Maybe I'll try to see which one he'd rather go for. So, here we see a Lightning Energy and a Skunk Tank, I think. That's what it looks like. Like I said, Skunk Tank does have that ability, which makes it both Pokemon in the active spots are poisoned unless they're an SP. Or I guess it makes it where, I think it says like all non-SP Pokemon in the active spots are poisoned. So, here we see a Skunk Tank coming down, which has Poison Structure, that's what it's called. And let's see what Justin does. He has a decision to kill this Weedle or this Claydol. He does have the Poketurn to pick up a Crobat. If I was him, I would probably go after the Weedle. So he Poketurns up the Crobat. Sends up the Luxray? Alright, and if he has a Luxray level X, he can actually drag up the Azelf. So maybe I should have held on to the War Point until I could attacked. So actually we're going to Claydol instead. And here we'll see that. He should have maybe Poison Structure. Well, that wouldn't have changed really much. Yeah, he should have probably Poison Structured then. Just to start poisoning the Claydol. 6, 7, 8, 9. If he did that, the Claydol would die coming back into his turn. But I do play 2 War Points. Question is, can I draw into one of them? I do have a Roseanne's. I do have a Bebe's. Here are Cosmic. He didn't have one. Or a Power Spray. And then I don't have anything else. It seems like I have a Bebe's and a Roseanne's. I still don't have a Broken Time Space, which is pretty bad. We haven't seen one all game. Broken Time Space makes you like just evolve straight away, so you can evolve Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill if you need to. Alright, so what am I going to get here? 2 Weedles are down, a Baltoy is down. So I'm going to get Grass Energy. And I'm still debating what to get. Another Grass Energy. It's really weird because Steven didn't play any Uxies in his deck too. So. Oh, also, I think Kitten had changed the this list, if I remember correctly. Let's see. So Kitten changed it where they did -3 Pokedex plus 3 Poketurn minus a Zangoose plus a Broken Time Space. So that was their only arrangements to it. Maybe they realized the Pokedex wasn't that good and they needed more Poketurns. Because this Crobat Hunchcore thing is just really broke. Here's another Crobat coming down with the Poketurn. Put 10 on the Azelf. And here he's Poison Structures. And then here he he target attacks the Azelf. I'm so used to the Pokemon dying straight away, I just kind of like kill the Azelf already. But here Poketurn up the Crobat once again. I need to get a Night Maintenance here. Night Maintenance lets you shuffle in. I'm a little confused as what happened. Wait, what does Poison Structure say? Why did it not work? Have I been saying Poison Structure the whole time wrong? Let's see here. Let's see here. Skunk Tank. There we go. Oh, we hit that. There's a what's during the turn before you attack? If you have a Stadium card in play. Oh, that's why you can't use Skunk Tank. Okay, I'm sorry. So this whole time he had to have a Stadium card in play. That's why he couldn't poison me. All right, and we just see a pass from me. Can't really do much. Now here you can target attack the Claydol and kind of knock it out. And go down to 2 prizes left. This Hunchcore is taking 3 prizes so far. He is going pretty ham right now. But then, I don't know what's going to happen. So here we see Uxie, which has a setup ability, which drawn to you have 7 cards in your hand. I think I said in this last video, it's kind of like the Shaman we're getting, except for 6, it gets you 7 in this one. So a little bit better, 1 card more. Let's see here. What is just going to do? He can probably just target attack and be fine with that. He can attack with Luxray if he wants to. He has a lot of options actually. Here we see a multi-energy going to, or an SP energy going to the Skunk Tank. Or nope, never mind. Maybe he already attached energy, or maybe he realized that he didn't attach the SP energy there. There's a lot of things that could happen. But man, I haven't attacked once this game, except for Call Family that one turn. It is pretty bad. I've been just drawn passing. Let's see, Justin is taking a minute. He just needs to decide what to attack. Come on, man. Not that hard. So here we see target attack the active. He has it where he can take the rest of his prizes with Luxray if he needs to. Here I guard the Crobat. Just to try to thin out my hand. Here we finally see a Broken Time Space. Thank you. Question is there 3 Baltoys in this deck or only 2? I don't know right now. Here we see multi-energy going to the Beedrill with the Flutter Wings. It needs 3 energies to attack, but I'm just trying to figure out how to get a Claydol. There you see me trying to, what was it? Try to Cosmic Power, but I couldn't. See multi-energy going to this Azelf, and here I attack command 460, knocking it out. So Justin's turn. He can start Poison Structure now too if he wants to. Here we see a Dark Energy going to the Luxray. Oh, Skunk Tank instead. Here we see a setup. Alright. And he can use actually Luxray to knock out some Pokemon. So here we see, I think it has to be his own stadium, so that's why the Moonlight is in play. And it does give his Psychic and Dark Pokemon free retreat. So here we see the Poison Structure and the Toxicroak, which does 60 damage total, and then Poison 70. So, well, I think it does 40 plus 20 if you're poisoned, so that's why it does 60. Here we see a Roseanne's. What will I get here? I mean, I can get a Luxray. That's the only Pokemon I think I can get in my deck, or another Unknown G if it plays one more. I don't know. We're in a really bad situation, I'm not gonna lie to you. So, we see a Luxray. And do I get an energy, maybe? Yeah, so here we see a Luxray and Lightning Energy. And here are Flutter Wings to get a Kakuna. And do I have a Night Maintenance, maybe? I guess not. And then we see a pass from me. How much HP does that Toxicroak have? Let's see here. How much does it have? Come on, internet, hurry, be faster. Toxicroak has 90 HP, so I need 3 Beedrills to actually knock out this guy. That stinks. So my only way of winning right now is kind of like to get a Night Maintenance and get a Claydol with the Broken Time Space out. It's gonna be pretty hard. I gotta take 5 prizes before he takes 2. I have no idea what just happened. We saw a double retreat. What is going on here? Maybe he's thinking about attacking with Luxray, but he decided not to? Maybe? I have no idea. Alright, so we see the Luxray come back in. Luxray Level X can do Flash Impact 60 and you do 30 damage to one of your Pokemon. So it kind of knocks out the Crobat with the Lux right there. Here I set up a Beedrill. Luxray does have 110 HP, so I can't knock it out right now. I'm only doing 60, so that only brings it up to 70. Justin has 1 prize left. And you see I pretty much have nothing. So... well, what's going on here? My computer's kind of messing up. Here we see a Roseanne. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for. I needed the Beyblades at least to try to attack with Luxray this turn. There's the Luxray in my deck. But I can't Beyblades for it, of course. I mean, I can't Roseanne's for it, of course. In here, I just scooped the game. I think. Yes, I just scooped the game. There's nothing I can really do. I needed Night Maintenance, which I couldn't draw into, and Justin had a really explosive start. I guess that what turn I messed up is when I sent up the Azelf. But thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. I think I'm not really sure what world decks we're gonna have next Wednesday, but hopefully you liked this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty, bye.